Right? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Broken Sand Dollars. Double D and Katie here with you for number 10, if I'm doing my Moclips math right. And for everybody out there listening who knows about that, you hopefully will get a chuckle. Thank you to the new listeners, old listeners. Remember to keep sending everything to brokensandollars22@gmail.com. And, before we get into our randomly generated program, I got to give a shout out to the Seahawks. They're doing awesome.
They definitely deserve a shout out.
Yep. No one had Geno Smith going to be doing this good. And first in their league, yeah, right on. They'll keep going strong.
You always believe.
Yep, every year. Going to the Super Bowl. Going to the Super Bowl. Every year. And, it's baby steps, one at a time. And, man, watching them play, watching the other teams, I know I'm very biased, but I think we got them.
You are very biased. That's true.
That is true. But Geno, he's running good. He's throwing good. Lockett, Metcalf, Isley. Now I just ran out of names I know. But those guys, yeah, right on.
Maybe it's the marijuana.
Marijuana. Yeah, it most likely is. Yeah.
You thought about taking a break.
I did. It came across my mind the other day, actually last night, that I haven't had a vivid dream for years now. And the last time I remember is like when I went to a hospital and I wasn't smoking huge amounts of marijuana. And when they did come back, they were pretty vivid.
Were they good dreams?
Yeah, always good. I've never really had horrific dreams. And the dreams I have, I'm never in a wheelchair.
Did you ever think that you might be a bit smarter in the day-to-day if you quit smoking pot as much as you do? Not that you're stupid. That came out wrong.
Well,
I'm just saying.
That's
We've talked about this before, I think, and generally you just say no.
Yeah, I've always told my sister I have about 15 minutes of motivation every day, and then I smoke my first joint or something, and then it goes away. But yeah, I've been trying to turn over a new leaf lately. I'm still pushing on the turnover part.
I'm like, give me an example of your efforts.
Yeah, it's not coming to me real quick there. Maybe next time. Oh man, I need to be prepared for that question. Yeah, no. Whoa, no, that wasn't good. Shit.
So basically, we have a conversation.
Yes.
Do you think you'll actually quit smoking?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm addicted, because marijuana isn't addictive. Not at all.
Right.
Who gets
you just
addicted
think
to
that you'll
marijuana?
die without it.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah.
Well,
You can
and
manage your moods. You'll be bored.
I think for the position I've been in life and as much marijuana as I've smoked, it's what's helped me really survive and go strong and long.
Why?
Well, that's just what my brain tells me. And kids, you always got to have a
ego
positive
tells
attitude.
your brain.
Yes, it does. Power of positive thinking. PPT. Remember that one. Copyrighted by me, so don't try to put it on a shirt.
I don't think that's how copyright works.
Well, I mean, I said it on video now, so
Okay.
can't I fall back on that?
I don't think so.
Man, you still have to do the writing down, put it in an envelope, mail it, all that
Generally
stuff.
speaking, yes.
That's so old and antiquated. I mean, I'm hip. I'm into these new
You're
times.
hip. That's how I hear you described often. Darian, he's so hip.
Well,
It was 1962.
Maybe in the last 8
I
months,
say
that's
later,
what's happening.
1970. I don't know when hip was like.
Oh, it was probably before me. I'm thinking. I was born in 72, so.
Okay.
But I remember Solid Gold and, those.
What do you mean?
American Bandstand on TV. And,
American. Yeah, I don't remember American Bandstand.
Oh my gosh, your parents robbed you of so much stuff. What the heck?
What childhood?
You know, Dick Clark, he would always do the New York ball drop thing. No.
I mean, I do kind of remember. You're talking about New Year's Eve or American Bandstand because those are very different things.
Oh, that was New Year's Eve, but he was also American Bandstand.
Okay. Right.
Okay, how about
So
Casey?
I know who Dick Clark is.
How about
I just
Casey?
don't know American Bandstand.
Oh, we're gonna have to look up
Like
some
I
old
know it
videos.
existed. I just don't really know what it was.
So you get to watch some of the older bands actually play live, like when MTV was doing Unplugged. It's
Yeah, I
kind
didn't
of,
really watch a lot of MTV.
oh my gosh, welcome to Earth. I feel I need to explain a few things.
I watched some things, I'm sure, like whatever things they have on, like, I don't know. I've seen a few episodes of a number of things on MTV.
There you go. There you go. Oh, that's awesome. No, that's yeah, it was Dick Clark, American Bandstand. He did that. How about Casey Kasem?
That name sounds like he was a host of a lot of things.
He would always do that top 40 and little Susie requests this
Oh,
one to
I
Bobby.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
remember
was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, nice. Okay, so what was that? 1 out of 3?
Mm-hmm.
1 out of 2?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
It's because you're a lot older than me.
No,
Well, I
a
mean,
lot.
you're in your 50s and I'm still in my 40s.
Okay, yes, and I'm not going to point out exact numbers because that's just rude, like she just did. How rude! No.
I said 50s. I didn't point out an exact number.
Oh, okay, shit, I gave it away. Fuck. Marijuana. No, that's awesome. Well, there's a few years. Almost, no, I can't say a full generation.
I mean,
gap.
closer to a decade than not if you're going by rounding rules.
Okay, yeah. And if I remember what rounding rules were right.
You know, you round up over 5. Okay.
Oh, see? She's narrowing
There's
it
some
down.
more of that Mo Clips math.
I may have missed a few days. But, you know.
Anyway,
I've always said.
I just I don't even know why we're talking about that now. Oh, we were talking about things you watched and you're appalled at all the things I didn't see.
Oh, yeah. Holy smokes. I mean, did you get to watch, like, Brady Bunch?
I've seen Brady Bunch.
Okay. The
Wasn't that on
Munsters?
that wasn't on like regular TV when I was growing up though. I feel like that was on like a Nickelodeon.
Okay, yeah, there were a few of those too. I was catching reruns of.
I watched
but they
like
were
Get
not-
Smart
That was awesome.
and
That was a good one.
Murder, She Wrote and Columbo.
No,
You don't watch Columbo?
my parents watched it, so I did see a few episodes.
I love Columbo.
Yeah, I was there.
Is that your?
Is that a pretty good
No.
impersonation?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No.
It's
Okay. I'll have to work on that one for next time. Columbo.
You just like made noises in a different nasally voice.
I think I was doing the penguin from Batman. That's kind of, I put those two together.
Columbo, Murder, She Wrote. I feel like there's Get Smart. What else do we watch? Oh, Bonanza.
My dad liked watching Bonanza, so
Uh-huh.
Big
then-
Hoss and all those guys.
You know, lots of musicals.
My mom was big on the musicals.
Jeopardy.
Lots of Jeopardy.
Yep.
And I blew them away. My parents were dumb as shit.
I was like, how did you blow them away? I couldn't even answer most of the questions most of the time.
Well, they don't get an answer now because they're dead.
My dad was always
Sorry.
really good at Jeopardy. That's not funny.
No.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
That's, yeah, very awful. isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad was really good at Jeopardy, and we had satellite. And so you could get the East Coast feed earlier during the day.
Oh.
So one time, just to get like back at him. We watched the early feed of Jeopardy, and so then we played that night with him, and we were doing so good. He was not happy. He was just like, I don't understand. He was so mad. Not proud at all. Like, this is messed up. I never lose. How are you getting all these? We told him the truth, but it was still, it felt good. He was so upset.
That's awesome.
Nothing like pissing your parents off.
Oh, especially.
Make you feel good.
Oh, that is a warm feeling inside. Yeah, showing them. I got you, fuckers. Maybe I went a little harsh there.
Okay, what are we talking about now?
Okay, well, we were going to bring up some randomly generated stuff. We've talked about this a few episodes back, and I think we're now going to get to it because I pretty much proclaimed I think I know a little bit about everything. So no matter what this brings up, I think I got it.
Okay.
Did I ring my good luck bell yet?
I don't know if you did, to be honest.
Here comes the good luck bell. I may need this. Okay, I just randomly stared into the thing. That was fun. What do we got? What's the first randomly thing?
Do you experience phantom vibration, feeling your phone vibrate even though it didn't?
Yes.
No.
No?
No.
Maybe I'm just paranoid, Nick. I need to check my phone like every 15 minutes to see if anything happened on it.
God, I'm lucky if I can remember that I have the phone to be attached to.
A lot of times mine's off and it's pushed at least a foot and a half away from me. But I still feel the need to every 15 minutes.
But do you actually feel it vibrate? Like you think it did?
Mentally, I think I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's phantom, so I guess mentally would be.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any other phantom feelings? I mean, because you're like high functioning quadriplegic, right?
That's what they say.
High functioning is questionable.
No, because I got great arm movement, but still my fingers. I only got the one I can
So
really.
do you have phantom feelings?
Yes, I do actually. As we're talking right now, it feels like my left big toe is waking up with pins and needles, and that is almost a 24-hour-a-day feeling, except when I'm asleep, I guess. So that was a lying statement right there. Maybe 60
But
hours?
technically, there's no feeling there.
No, if you were to put it in hot water, cold water, stab it with a fork, I wouldn't feel it.
They had that book.
Probably about 90% of my body.
Was it Edgar Allan Poe that had that book?
Yeah,
I can't remember. I can't. Maybe it wasn't even him. The story about the hand.
Did they make a movie out of it?
I don't know.
Where the guy lost his hand?
We felt like it was something else. Like it was choking him out, but it was like his hand asleep. That's probably not Phantom though. That's just different.
Yeah, I think that was a horror movie.
Probably because it was a horror book, like a horror short story.
And I'm remembering it was a British guy. You were driving on the countryside. He had his hand out the window, and they went by a truck, and it took his hand right off, and it came back.
I think that's a different thing.
Okay.
Because in this one, I'm pretty sure it was just his own hand.
Yeah, no, different one.
But now that I think, I don't think that has anything to do with Phantom because it did exist. It wasn't not there. I guess Phantom would be like, yeah, feeling something that doesn't actually happen. But feeling like it did.
Yeah. No, it's weird. I mean, if I went through a surgery or something, they still got to numb me up because my body is going to experience pain. And unless they do that, I'm going to turn into a giant ball of sweat.
So there's feeling technically. You just, your brain doesn't register it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's a very good way of explaining it.
Next. What was your least favorite job that you've ever had?
Wow. Okay. So, You may have to do this one because for me, my last job, I was 17 working at Dugan's, and fuck, that was a kick-ass job.
He's like, it was so cool.
Yeah, and I haven't worked since then because of things. So, what was your shittiest job?
God. I mean, I don't really dislike a lot of things, I guess. Maybe it was the Shiloh. I was only there for like 2 days.
Yeah, that's
It was
probably a
pretty
good
terrible.
indicator.
Like everything there was terrible.
Just the way they had it set up, or
Just the people were not nice. And I don't know, like I took all the dishware down my first day there and like cleaned under the mats and then put all the dishes through the dishwasher and then dried them with a cloth. Because at the time, like the Shiloh was supposed to be like a nicer place.
Yeah.
And then put them back up. And the lady like got offended. Like I was insinuating that it wasn't clean enough. It wasn't clean enough. I wasn't insinuating, but I didn't say it. I just cleaned it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I guess that one.
Is that place even open anymore?
No, not the restaurant.
Wow. Used to be kind of nice in there.
The bar was
those
cool with
windows.
a fireplace you could sit around and the view of the ocean right there.
Sit
It was
up against the
awesome.
giant windows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Beautiful, but just never properly utilized, I guess. I don't know if you have to deal with a lot of like corporate expectations, which I always think is funny is they put those expectations on these restaurants and the restaurants can't stay open.
Yeah.
So how does that benefit you?
No. What? You know, if they would have stayed in there, I think our population is slowly growing. I think we're
You
getting
could fit
bigger.
2 small restaurants in there, have like a little cafe, deli, and then like a small dining restaurant in there. They're just silly.
Yeah.
Most people can't afford fine dining in this world. Like,
Oh,
just put a couple regular restaurants in there.
We need something like 3 stories up.
They had the waves,
That's a
but then they
super view.
didn't do it. The waves had a fantastic view,
Yeah.
but
But they tucked it back in the front part.
well, I don't think they properly sound barriered, so there were some issues with like the hotel.
I like that
But
place.
yeah, the waves was cool.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
Moving on.
Yep. What's the next one?
Let's see. Did your family take seasonal vacations?
No, not even close. I remember 2 big vacations. That was it. I was 6 years old. We took a 2-week road trip from here to the family on my mom's side in Canada, near Fort Francis, Ontario, Thunder Bay, that area. It was pretty cool. The family back then, and I think they still have it. A small island. It had 3 houses on it.
That is cool.
It was very cool. In the wintertime, the ice got thick enough you could drive a car across. But other than that, you had to take a boat. Park it at the little store. That was pretty cool. I was 6, so I remember playing in the woods and on the little beach, and that was about it. And then, then there was another one, but I just went blank on it. How about you?
Yeah, we did something most summers. We drove to Oklahoma. That's where my dad's from. We didn't do anything like extravagant. Usually, just like a road trip, camping, things like that. Well, I guess not most summers. From like junior, like late grade school through high school, we did stuff like that.
Nice.
No, it was nice. I like road trips still. It's fun to see all the different things and places. Being down there, it's like gross. You walk outside and you're instantly like covered in this like film of. It's like the worst time of year to travel down there. But we sure did it.
Nice.
But it was cool, I guess. Something to do. Better than going to Bible camp.
Yep, I'm sure that was. I never had to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, camping, that was the way to go. The other trip I remember, it was the only one where it was just my dad and my 2 brothers and me. So just us boys went on a trip. We ended up at a place, if I remember right, it was called Plants Paradise. A decent sized lake that they stocked so you could rent boats and go out there. And I remember me and my dad went out there and I caught a pretty good sized fish. That was fun. I don't really remember what the other two did. They were older than me. I think I was like maybe 8 or 9 at that time. That's the only other one I really remember.
We did a lot of little hikes and stuff like that. It was fun. Like
Nice.
week-long hikes and multi-day hikes, cross-country hikes to find like lakes that don't have trails to them.
Yes, we never did any of that stuff. But by the time I wanted to do that stuff, my parents were older.
That's right, because you're the baby.
I'm the baby, yeah. So they already went through a lot of that stuff with those guys.
Right.
And those 4 were popped out, boom, 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 back to back. And then it was almost a 7-year gap. So, yeah.
Explains a lot.
That's why I'm so selfish.
What's the best show currently on TV?
Wow. Okay, personally for me, right, I'm binge watching one called Avenue 5 on HBO Max.
Not heard of that one.
It's pretty funny. It's about like a luxury ship in space and shit's happening. That makes it funny. I'm watching.
Okay.
I paint a great picture. Oh yeah. Titans on HBO Max. That's a DC comic character. It really paints a different picture on Robin from Batman and Robin.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. And then the other characters, yeah, that's cool. I just hit season 2 in Doom Patrol. That's also another DC character one. Brendan Fraser.
Okay, but what's the best show currently on
Man,
TV?
no.
Not what are all the shows you're watching.
Well, I can only go by what I'm watching. I don't watch the
So in
radio.
your opinion, which
In
one's
my
the best?
opinion, oh, geez, I would say Titans.
Okay.
Great storyline. There's some darkness to it with some hero aspect. Yeah. I like the comic book characters. And just the fact that they actually put a darkness to the comic book characters.
More realistic.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with that one. But the new season of Jack Ryan on Prime Video's coming out. That'll be season 3. That's with John or Jim James or whatever Kurkowski, the guy from The Office. Did you ever watch The Office?
I've seen some episodes.
You remember him?
I couldn't tell you which one. Is that his actor name?
No, that's his real name.
That's what I mean. That's the actor's name.
Yeah.
His character.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I don't know which actor goes with which character.
Well, yeah, he does a good job as Jack Ryan in the series.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that one because I've watched the first 2 seasons probably at least 6-7 times a piece.
Well, that's
Great plot line, terrorism, bad guy, good guy, and people, yeah, awesome. What have you been watching lately?
not a lot. If I had to pick, I guess I would say Westworld because I don't even know what really is out that's new, or unless there's something really cool sci-fi, then I'd probably pick that. But I haven't had a chance to watch anything lately.
I need to start watching that. I did the first episode, but
What?
Westworld.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
see,
it's
I
on-
liked that one.
It's on the HBO Max. And
I haven't finished the latest season. It gets a little different, but it's still good. It's very, AI take over the world.
which I think is pretty cool. The AI stuff, I
Well, this
think
takes
that's,
AI to a whole new level.
I mean, I was actually thinking about, it would be, oh man, I don't know, putting all myself into AI so I'm around forever. I'd be like Lawnmower Man.
That's
You
not a
remember that
good
one?
selling point.
I'd be a good Lawnmower Man.
How?
No, because I just know I'd be good. I'm already good, so I'd be good.
Uh-huh. You don't think you get bored?
Oh yeah, I definitely get
What
bored.
happens when you get bored?
Okay, yeah, there'd be some collateral damage, maybe. Okay, not a great example. I don't put a lot of thought into these before time. A to Z, real quick, A to Z. But no, if I put myself all into AI, it could keep randomly generating stuff. My voice
Then
is
you wouldn't
already
even
online,
be you anymore.
but you wouldn't be able to tell if it's using the voice that I'm using now. And
But
everything's randomly generated.
AI is supposed to grow and adapt and learn from previous behavior, so it would be you to begin with, but it will eventually evolve into another version of you
What
that
if
probably
it-
never would have existed.
What if it had just adapted me further?
But that version of you would have never existed unless you were subjected to things to have to adapt to.
I think
Like you would
that
have to be
version of me,
programmed to grow and adapt based on things that you do.
I think I can grow and adapt.
But then you aren't you anymore.
Not soul wise. I don't
Like
think.
in
I
your
don't
current
think.
state of being. Like if you think you're awesome right now,
Yeah.
then becoming AI and always adapting and growing means you won't be this version of you anymore. You would be something else.
Wouldn't I just be awesomer?
Depends. Maybe you become a corporate lawyer. Who knows?
I could do that. What else we got?
Let's see.
One more.
One more. What is the best restaurant in your area? This is really very specific on what you want to eat.
Yeah, because I'd say Portal.
Depending on what you want. I mean, Port Hole has the best breakfast, hands down.
Yeah,
Their
I love their
burgers are
biscuits.
up there. Not the, I mean, the Grizzly Den has the best burgers. That's close enough. What else at the Port Hole do you think makes it? I mean, they have.
Excuse me. I love their chicken fried steak.
Oh yeah, that's really popular. Bacon wrapped scallops.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
But what if you want a steak?
Oy babe.
Yeah, that'd be my choice too. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little spendy, but delicious. Wonderful every time.
The filet mignon, which, whoops, excuse me, I've had from there once, but from the other place a few times.
Hispanic food. Out here we only have Los Hermanos, but they're awesome. If you branch out to Holcomb and Aberdeen, there's all sorts of taco places. The El Salvadorian place. And the taco place by Safeway.
El Salvador, number 1. Los Hermanos, number 2. Yeah.
Okay. What else? I mean, there's.
I don't do the Thai place much.
I don't do the Thai place as much as I used to. But I pretty much go to the Port Hole because.
Yeah, because they got great sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Breakfast.
their tater tots.
Oh my god, breakfast. I do too.
Love their tater tots.
Because they have nacho cheese sauce to dip the tater tots in.
It's amazing.
Right.
And the seasoning on the tots.
This is not from our highly evolved palate choices.
They're not sponsored, but go there, get an order of tots. You will not be disappointed. They're amazing. They're amazing.
I wish they did Cajun tots. I'm sure they can, right? I should ask.
Wouldn't that be just a seasoning?
Probably. I assume.
Hmm?
We'll have to check.
Yeah.
Or are we done? Or are we doing another one?
No, I think that's pretty good. I mean, we're just about to hit 30 minutes. That's not bad for after last week's debacle with me getting a little buzz too quick.
And just narrating the evening
Yeah.
without details.
Yeah. Yeah. It could have went much better, but maybe we'll talk about that in the future. Oh, and we didn't get to the blind spot in between here and the sun. I was spaz. I didn't take the time to look stuff up.
But it's a blind spot, so we don't actually know anything.
Well, but there's things in the blind spot.
But they don't know what.
No, but there could be an asteroid killer. Or an asteroid planet killer.
A planet-killing asteroid?
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, I think we always have to have some kind of doomsday. There's always something that's going to take the world out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because really, in the matter of life and the universe, Earth means nothing.
We are just a little blue marble in the sky. You fly a little ways away, we're so small. And yet it seems like there's so many of us on this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like ants.
There's things on this planet that have been here for billions of years.
There are things in that universe that have been
I'm
here
50
for longer.
years old. That's nothing.
You're just trying to make yourself feel young.
I kind of do.
On the Doomsday Planet, Darian's oldest dirt message.
Yeah, if there's anything anybody else wants to add, for those watching on YouTube, comment below. And for those listening on audio, comment below. And for next time,
we don't know what we're going to talk about at all.
No, but it's going to be awesome. You know it will. So from me, talk to you later.
Talk to you later. I always use the thing to push.